progressive pattern hacker. 31 samples of dirty subject matter. We got that Amiga vision. Better bring your homework, boy, cause this is revision. Professional tracker, progressive pattern hacker. 31 samples of dirty subject matter. We got that Amiga vision. Better bring your homework, boy, cause this is revision. Rocking all night to that pattern skank, digging deep in the sample bank. Can't leave nothing blank. Trample the tracks like a battle tank. Roll tracking in our sleep like androids counting. 64 electric sheep. You can find us in the demo scene, proud and raw. Surrounded by Amigas and 64s. 1-bit, 2-bit, 3-bit more. 7-bit, 8-bit, no more. We be making a play with AB projects at 64K. Main aim to win the day. Get chopping, head bobbing, rag 'em up, never stopping, track smashing, noise catching, get the beat cracking. One more thing left before you go crackers. To the hackers, good visions of pro trackers. Professional tracker, progressive pattern hacker. 31 samples of dirty subject matter. We got that Amiga vision. Better bring your homework, boy, cause this is revision. Professional tracker, progressive pattern hacker. 31 samples of dirty subject matter. We got that Amiga vision. Better bring your homework, boy, cause this is revision. Hoffman breaking up the tracks with day trip and filling in the gaps. Listen up, here's a fact. The demo scene ain't dead. It's just you can't read the code. Better get it in your head before the deadline's closed. Text the form. The fact of the matter is you'll matter. You were stuck day before you were born. So listen up before you go crackers. Shout out to the hackers, good visions of old trackers.
US Gold present from Sega.
Ice cream!
Outrun.
Good timing as ever. I'll say as ever. It's not always that good. That was pretty exemplary, wasn't it? You probably couldn't get much better than that in terms of timing. So, yeah, top marks there. That's how the professionals do it. So, I'll just push something out of the way. Desk's a bit untidy. Hello, good evening, and welcome once again. So, already the penultimate stream of January, would you believe? Time does fly. We're not far from the end of my streams for the month. And first time in 2 months, we're back on doing PD games tonight. So that's been a while. So looking forward to. I've done a bit of searching around for some games that I don't think a lot of people have seen before, but we'll see how that plays out in reality. It's getting more difficult to find these things actually. So there's so many places to look, but always the issues with configs and things being a bit painful to get to run properly and that sort of stuff. So it'd be fun to see how this works without much testing. He says, pro streamer. Anyway, before we go any further, let's do the usual stuff, shall we? And say a big hello to those already here. Those who got here nice and early, which I always appreciate. So, Cypher Darks is first. Welcome in. Portal second, Retro Mars third. Welcome in, everyone. Thank you for that. Arcobian, welcome in as well, making a grand entrance, I see. Welcome in, Carl Classman. Good to see you as well. That was loud. Thanks. It was very loud. Hello to Ian as well, and the check. Good evening to you all. Hope you're all doing well, and everyone else who may or may not be lurking, hanging around quietly, watching the chaos and professionalism unfold. Yeah, so yeah, today's the 22nd of January, so yeah, time does fly. And it's now, would you believe, only 2 days until the first NAG meet of the year. Again, that's rather cropped up on us, hasn't it, somewhat? It's been over 2 months since the last one. So, yeah, looking forward to getting back to it this weekend. It's been a long time coming, has to be said. But yeah, it's been good. Be good to get going again now. I hope they get good turnout on Saturday. Saturday meets usually quite well. Just watching chats on the thing. That chat appeared. That chat very much appeared. So I don't know what happened to the others. Weird. What do your chats not come up for? Ah, it's a mobile app. Good old mobile app. I had the mobile app on my phone to read the chat while I'm streaming. I don't have 2 screens. I don't have any. My laptop is over there somewhere, so I can't really read that while I'm streaming. It doesn't work unless it's like I'm doing an emulator stream. I've got the PC connected to my TV or whatever. I find sometimes the mobile app, I have to start it again because the first time chat doesn't appear, like none of the messages appear. So if somebody else posts something, I don't see it on the. It's there, but it's not on my app on my phone. So I have to restart. And if I watch someone else's stream on the phone, and my chat doesn't come up, I can't send a message either. It doesn't appear. So I have to just restart and try it again. Second time round, it always works. So yeah, I don't know. It's a strange one. It used to be that way, but like most things, it's got steadily worse over time. It always seems to be the way of these things. But yeah, gotta love it. But yeah, you seem to be sending messages now. I hope you sent them last year. But yeah, if I didn't ignore you, I didn't see your messages. They didn't appear because the app is rubbish. I like moderated anything, so you know, I didn't like say no, God, no, not from him tonight. Good night, Rod. You can't speak. Didn't do that. This is Bottle. Welcome in. Yeah, the mobile app it is a bit unreliable, has to be said. It does work eventually, but it just takes a bit of persuasion. It shouldn't do. It should just work. Why is it so hard? Anyway, never mind. That's a rant for another day. But yes, other than the mobile app woes, I hope everyone is well on this Thursday evening. Yes, so this is penultimate stream of the month. So next week, I know this stream's not even started yet, and I may talk about it next week. But you know, always good to make to get these things out there. Next week, I'm only streaming on Tuesday, so I'll be. Well, I can't stream Monday because Monday I'm at the football. Because selfishly, Sky Sports decided to put the Norwich game on Monday night, and on Thursday I'm out, so I'm going to gig, so I can't stream on Thursday. So just Tuesday next week, but then the week after we'll be back to normal. So you know, it's just a one week slight change. These things happen, of course, because real life happens sometimes. As much as we hate to admit it, it does. Hello, Damien. I love the segue. And like any good NAG viewer, he was actually late. He's watching YouTube channel, which of course I'll show you all doing. Well, some people are doing it. Some of the view numbers are getting quite high for me. So someone somewhere is watching. That's all I can say. Well done, Damien. Good segue. It may be worth, of course, a lot of you do already. If you're interested, if you're not, that's fine. But no, some of you do sub to that channel, the archive channel, which I do appreciate. So if anyone else wants to drop a sub over there, it would be it would always be appreciated. So I'll say. Hello, Rob. Welcome in. Good evening to you. Hope you are well. Archerous, you've been trolled by Twitch then. It's mocking you. That's what it's doing. So this is what you could have won. It's like bloody bullseye or something. Yeah, you got to sit tight a bit for that, of course. You think Twitch, you think it'll know when dreams are not available for whatever reason. So don't taunt you with it. Just wait until they go available. You did check. Well, one day, it'll be not redeemed. Someone will just drop the ball. It does sometimes happen, doesn't it? We get to 3 hours and it doesn't get redeemed straight away. It has happened on more than one occasion. So sometimes it does go begging until somebody notices a bit later. Usually when it's a bit quieter, I think, or when people's points are a bit low because they'll be spamming redeems is normally when that happens. At least that someone started the league. Damien walked it last year. And he's walking it again this year already. You always see it. Sometimes you see too early, of course, which we have had that a few times too. Damien's like the well, not so much this season, but the Manchester City of well, without the oil money, of course. I don't think Damien's got that. Maybe that explains all the points he has. I don't know. Manchester City, the outrun league, right there. Group, welcome in as well. Good to see you. So yes, just a reminder again. Now, a few more you were here. I know it doesn't apply to most of you, but some of you it does. That Saturday is meat day for the group. So, as in we're meeting up, not like meat, not going to butchers or anything. It is indeed the first meet of the year, Saturday, 5 until 10 o'clock at Albion Games Cafe. Exclamation mark events in the chat if you want the dates and times and links and stuff. But obviously, it's open to everybody, and all you have to do is turn up on the day and just say hello. We don't say hello even. Don't have to do that. Just come along. And if you can't make that one, then not to worry. The next one is on the 22nd of February, so not too far away. Yeah, we're getting going again this year, so that's good. And I'll look to book in more meets in the near future as well. Get some more. Probably get Marches booked quite soon as well. Start thinking a bit about that. Such is the life of someone running a big user group, I suppose. Yeah, no SFX command. All the sound effects are the redeems. There's no sound effect commands. Keep it all on the redeems. But yeah, thanks to Wise for putting the link on there for triggering the bot. So that link is there for those who'd like to see it. Yeah, so tonight, PDE games. Weird and wonderful stuff coming up, I hope. Hopefully some will even work. You never know. I've been actually scouring a few different things. So I've started looking at some of the games on Amiga format CDs. Say had a reader game section towards the end of the mag's life quite a lot. And they usually put on the CDs. That's quite a good source of games potentially for us to try out. You appear on those, do you? Oh, do you? Oh, do you? We'll have to try and hunt those down. I've noted for future reference. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, I'll start just going through some of those because I think that might be a good source of say alternative games. But you need to find different games somewhere. You start to run out of the obvious ones. Sometimes they don't appear anywhere else. So yeah, I definitely start doing that more. At least tonight. Yeah. Fun group, thanks for the streak, much appreciated. I'm not first time right. Don't ask me about that because I suck at it. I found it really hard, but that's just me. I'm sure other people might know better. Right. Here we go. I've got some guys on floppy disk as well. Yes, Rob, the cover CDs. The thing with the CDs is there's so much on them every month. I mean, I don't know how they did it. Even in the Amiga, well, say mostly appeared in the Amiga Twilight years, didn't they? Like late 90s. How did they put so much on there? What they had to work with? I find it incredible. I know lots of Amiga stuff, like shareware and things they managed to cram on there. And the odd like commercial package and game demo that was still about. But yeah, to fill the entire CD is quite impressive in that time. She got a whole load of Amiga format CDs. Like the last 18 months or so, I have. So that's what I was going from earlier. I was trying to get some inspiration for tonight. So I've got all the mags, like last 18, 19 issues of the magazine. I have them all. I bought them like 20 years ago on eBay. That last kind of run of issues. And they all had the CDs with them. So I've been actually starting to just look through those a little bit and trying to work out what I can do for the stream. So looking for that more often in the future. That's what I'll say. Well, got a few here tonight. We've got a few on disc and a few, obviously a few other bits and pieces that we normally do, including one that obviously a literally newer game as well. Yes, Lack Siege just try. It is that was the thing. It's a real, especially if you had a PC with CD-ROM drive on it, that would give you some access if you get the stuff across. And audio track, that's true. Some did have audio tracks as well. Yeah, we feature that CD as well. Still has CD every issue. And Mitch T as well. So hello, Mitch. Right, first up, first game tonight. I'm gonna play. You won't remember last time we did this, and if you don't, go onto YouTube and find the stream. I put it up. It went live yesterday on YouTube. I published it yesterday, I should say. The last PD stream we did, we played Infection, and the same chap who did Infection also wrote a game called Toobz, which is on the very same Amiga Power disc as Infection, or same issue at least. So I thought, hey, let's start the stream with that and keep that theme going, and why not? Tracker mods as well. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's a bit of a good source for that sort of stuff, really, isn't it? Speaking of those CDs, they're really excellent. Actually, considering what they the time frames they had to put these together, they do such a good job of them. Let's go. No, get the ball into this coloured hole. This ain't coloured hole, exit, whatever it is. And that's what it has to do. There should be a sound effect play there. A little sort of jingle to signify you picked the level, but didn't play. That's weird. I wonder if my my channels are not, my audio channels aren't all where. Hello, Cammy, welcome in. And don't get the wrong ball in the wrong colours exit either. Oh, like that. It probably is. Logical, possibly, is a bit like this, but this is less convoluted than logical. But a similar sort of concept. Right, need another red one. Yeah, that's the audio's not playing properly. Hang on. I need to sort this out. Can I pause the game? Yes. Not going to hear the sound now. Right. Play a bit unstable there. Oh, very unstable, in fact. Well, hopefully that'll sort that out. Oh, oh, just press R. That's not very quite poorly worded, actually. There we go. That's better. This is my audio channels cut out. Oh no, that's the wrong one. Oh no, I started to flicker again. Oh, for God's sake. Yeah, the logical was quite similar to this. But the difference logical is you got to rotate the kind of these things and fill every one up with the same colour, and it takes bloody forever. Anyway, I hope you're well, Cammy. Good to see you. Sound is now up and running properly, so we can relax and carry on. I think it these things where it kind of changes the colour. Oh no, I didn't really want to do that. Or maybe I did. Oh, I did want the green one in now, don't I? So. I haven't posted the XL videos. Very nice. Yeah, locomotions. Yeah, that's not far off this either. That's true. Just that concept is the basic concept is very similar, isn't it? You can't even know, not actually the game. That'd be quite funny. Can't even know plays the Amiga game. Shocker. Not sure if that's very likely. That's pretty cool though. That sounds like fun. Oh, they get stuck there, so you can release them. Sure leisure. Let's get that grey white one in first. Look what that does. Hey there, freak. You had a look off your lights ago the game. You might have got early kindly. How strange. Oh no, I got that bloody wrong, didn't I? Why, we get this one first. Cool, Cammy. I'll check that out. Well, AJ Blast, that'd be quite interesting to see how that runs. Especially on 1200s. Yeah, a little bit of boss. I get that Boston Bomb Club thing. Less explodey, less stressful. Although it still has its moments. But yeah, I kind of get the basic kind of idea isn't that far away. There are a lot of games I think that probably in the same ballpark, as it were, as this. Well, time, not a point. Right, level 6. Passwords protect. As in, passwords protect, not password protect. Oh, got lucky at that. Oh, I didn't get lucky at that, though. See, I did. That's all fine. Yeah, Boston Bomb Club is a very hard game. It just gets too many people sort of get in the way of things. It's just so hard to keep on top of it all. It's a really good idea, but just probably a bit too chaotic at times. Well, the white ones, they're quite useful. I'll get lucky at these. The grey ones are quite so good. That was nice. Oh no, wrong one. No, it's a grey one, a good thing or a bad thing? Oh, that's not really either. Hello, Nick. Welcome in. Hope you're well. Good to see you. Hope you get to see you Saturday at the latest Nag Meet at long last. Long-awaited Nag Meet. Okay. Oh, well, that went all right, I suppose. There we go. Handled that very nicely. Oh, good stuff, Nick. Good to see you. Hopefully get a good turnout Saturday. So I was saying earlier, Saturday meets generally do quite well. So as long as there isn't like a monsoon or something, I think we're fine. Leave one in. Fine, we'll keep the red one there for now. Because we can actually manage it like that, so you keep them at bay for a bit. There you go. Now we're complete. Again. Alright here, I've got to say. Oh, now this could be interesting. Oh, wrong one. It's alright, we'll do that. Was kind. I feel this is a bit unkind, though. Let's actually take a hit on those. So I don't like... It's harsh, actually. Oh, yellow! What's supposed to do here? This is really harsh. Really harsh. I can't think about this. That's not fair. I don't like that. What a shame. That's quite a nice little game, but that throws that at you. You can't do anything about it. You sort of wait. You hope you get a right ball that appears. That will hopefully change the colour of the one that's required. Give you a bit more of a chance. When they're all the same colour, what can you do? Things down a little bit. I'll be honest. I think that's really not really very fair at all. Other than that, it's a really nice game. It's a shame that was a feature, but there's also, while we're here, we can access it. There is a level editor as well. But I don't know how you access it. Oh, you think so, wouldn't you? You think so? Stop. Play it again. I want to try and find the editor. I can't find it right now. Yeah, if you just check, don't spawn the ball, you can't use it. If it's a neutral one, or a power up, or the right colour, then do it. It just seems really old. They by all means change the colour of the exit after that, or the home. Tell me quit. No, we can't actually reset. Can't find how to get the editor up. I'd like to show you the level editor actually. So that's quite a cool feature. I do enjoy when the game gets Oh! Just died. Hooray. Let me fix that. So, just got workbench on, not missed anything. Right, bear me a second while I shout at this. Oh, God, no, it's actually gone off completely. So I've got to restart or just set the options up again. Right, tell me again to actually behave itself. But right, so I've got it back on again. Now let's get it on the actual screen, shall we? I'll do this quick reset of the capture source. There we go. Games are great. Let's go. Well, games and swearing at my output, my
Mode activated.
upscaler. Apart from that, thanks, Scorching, by the way. Welcome in. Right, now, should we play a floppy disk game next? If we should do that. I think we're going to go down a slightly different route here. So, we're going to play it. Yes, we're going to play a game floppy disk. So let's do a reset now. We'll play a game called WiZiO, which is a side-scrolling, fairly standard platform game, really. Released in 1998. Yes, Steve Plastic. I have a title screen with the graphics just blown up to hideous sizes. Nice way of doing it. Oh, nice about here. We chucked straight into the game. Oh, okay. I thought you could jump on its head. Apparently, you cannot do that. CVC resolution title screen. These platforms, they're too high. Okay, I'll try to work out the mechanics so far. Well, the mechanics are fairly straightforward. Okay, let's try it again. Oh yeah, let's scroll quite late. That is a thing, isn't it? Okay, let's miss miss those blocks for now. There's a man with a sword, which is probably quite threatening. Oh god, it ran out. I was rather messing up that jump. Oh, come on. Right, it's going to be really annoying, isn't it? Yeah, exactly right. For God's sake, that thing out of nowhere. I made the sequel to this, and I used to quite like the sequel. I think this is definitely, you can see why this is not as good. ECS resolution, yeah. ECS stuff is a bit marginal, really. It's not really a game. It's not really got games in mind. The very few things that it can do. A bit mean having these coins that you can't reach them. I have to say, you probably jump off here, can't you? Can't reach them. I'm an idiot. Yeah, I'll be a shit round for Jungle Strike, I think. Because you can't have, I think... And OCS Amiga support to make it ship RAM? Probably not. Oh. Bear with me a second. Just had some things fall over and go like their own over there, over the other side of the desk. Jump in time. Right, that's better. Maybe there are a small number of games out there that try to use super high res. I don't know. It'd be very niche. Slightly higher jump? I don't know. Oh, for God's sake! Okay, just walk past that big mean dragon. Move on to level 2. Level design here, yeah, it's not the best. There's obviously a way of getting to there. You just have to memorize where the enemy's going to come from. That big Bunsen burner doesn't look that inviting, I'll be honest. Hi Tim, welcome in. It's a much effect actually. You can't reach that key up there. Eating pizza, welcome in. Ooh. a bit fiddly at times to land on the really small platforms. Missed that time. That was a bit harsh. Right, we'll have another crack at that. One more go. I think I've got the hang of it now. A little bit. Yeah, Jar Sisters is, well... It was, wasn't it, really? That's why I got pulled from the shelves. Platform goes 10 a penny on the Amiga. PD platform goes 10 a penny as well. A lot of it better than this. I don't think we're desperate for any more, like, ports or anything else, to be honest. I can say, as much as I don't hope your connection is trash, I have dropped precisely no frames so far. Okay, well, yeah, everyone else is fine. Excellent. Not excellent for Nick, clearly. Let's try and get these. This is written in Amos to Amos Pro. This is quite technically competent platform game, but yeah, level design is lacking. To be honest, it really is not fantastic. I played a sequel before. I never played the original, so I was quite curious to see what this is like. And it is not as good, to be honest. The sequel it's not fantastic, it feels better. Which is good, I guess. You can't expect that. Not badly programmed or anything, really. It looks quite... I mean, it doesn't look awesome, but it's, you know, pleasant enough to kind of look at. The animation's fairly smooth and... Oh, no copper gradient. Yep. No music either. Does feel a bit empty. I think because it is silent. Oh, regrettably, Peter, no, it didn't. There's an explosion. No, sadly, complete lack of pixel art floppy disks. I think you'll agree he deserves some points off for that. Okay, I really cocked that up. You have a key. I'm not sure what for. No, that's what for. You can get in here. That makes sense. I somehow missed that before. Yeah, it does that as well sometimes, which is quite, in a way, quite generous. It kind of puts you a bit further ahead. In other ways, you can kind of miss something. It is odd. Sort of checkpoint is approximation where you were. Yeah, how'd you get that key over there? I wonder. Does that make you go? Does that make you jump higher? I'm not sure it does massively. Anyway. Anyway, no matter, I've lost it now, so. There's a bird coming soon, I think. There you go. Find that to perfection there. And there. Oh, you can destroy those blocks, okay. That earlier, I suppose. That's how you got that key earlier on. Oh, no, is that an extra life? It is. Oh, yeah, how you gonna do that? But actually, next life didn't really achieve anything, to be honest. We should stack, yeah, stack the blows on his head. Stack hats on his head, rather. Oh, you git! So I've actually checked people on Twitch and the percentage between Amiga. There are quite a few, yeah, there are quite a few Amiga streamers around. Or people who do Amiga as part of their rotation. There's certainly more than used to be. Brilliant. Well done, Graham. That's a masterclass. Yep, indeed. The Scorpion does Amiga, of course. Well, I think that's pretty much all Scorpion does is Amiga stuff. So, yeah, Scorpion is definitely up. It's definitely one of those streamers up there doing Amiga stuff regularly. Very prolific. They got people. Yeah, only Amiga. Well, there you go. You think about it, we got me. Obviously, got me. We got Amiga Bill, was the obvious one. But also, yeah, people like Kami, Scorpion, Tenzo, Von Group does it as well. Demi, loads. Hitch. Oh, speaking of the devil, it's Hitch. Hitch does put Amiga stuff on the stream sometimes as well. Hello, Hitch. And am I right in saying, rumor has it is your birthday? Is this correct? I believe I saw that earlier. If that is the case, then very happy birthday to you, Hitch. Hope you had a lovely day. Right, let's move on now, shall we? Got some puzzle games. I'm sure you'll love those. Let's see. I did notice you were streaming earlier. I was working, so I couldn't pop in. But hope you had a lovely stream as well. I know you do stream your birthday quite a lot. we tried to do it around your birthday. Hope that was a good one. Right, next up then. We're going to play a game from 2020, I believe. This is Astro Blox Revisited. It's a bit Soko Ban-y, but stick with it, honestly. It's worth it. Now you feel a bit of sushi and jack. Go then. Sounds like you've had a satisfactory day, so that's good. This is following on from Astro Blox. This is like the finished version, or kind of, well, revisited version, I suppose. I think this was entered in the competition. I think, yeah, that is a bit much. I think some of this font probably isn't the best either. Yeah, funky tune with it, so it's not all bad. So this game is a bit Soko Ban-like. You take control of an arrow, I think, for some reason. You put the block in the correct coloured slots. Begin with anyway. Obviously, it's a nice and easy level one, like it's positioned. And then we have what the hell's going on here, I suppose. Do you want to set away? Yeah, it's like there was singing vibes to the font and to the music, actually. Excuse me. As that moves 2 at a time. Evening, Zupadan. Welcome in. Hope you're well. This is Astro Blox Revisited. So you push the blocks into this, whatever this is. It turns them into the right colour. Can't push that, okay. It's a shame. You can't have to take the long way round to do that. While we're here, we can now do this one. Yeah, it's basically Soko Ban, but with a couple of extra bits that are revolutionary, but do give you something to think about. Yeah, music's quite good, I think. For the slightly old title screen, you couldn't really read the game name properly. Nicely done. I mean, graphics aren't great, but they do a decent job. It's quite tidy to look at. Now, what do we do here? You push the blocks down the holes. Get on board with that any day of the week. Yeah, it's like demo scene the S5 to the music. No, this could be more interesting. So, get rid of the hole. Oh, don't do like that though. That's a poor move. I think now we need to push this over. Haha. Some actual puzzle thing to think about here. Because that purple block moves 2 at a time. He's stop banning its tracks. That white block there. Very nice. Okay, we've got a lot of minuses and a plus block. I wonder what that means. Aha! It's a pig. Right, let's restart that. Interesting. Okay, so the whole row goes at once, or whatever's touching it goes at once. Right, okay, I think I know what to do here. There we go. This could be interesting. think this is going to go very well. I'll try it again. Push that across. Oh, this is a bit of a tricky one. Yeah, this is a bit of a tricky one, isn't it? No, that's the right way. Oh, we got a raid! It's Colin! Welcome in, Colin. How are you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. I hope you're well.
Hello, this is a raid. There are 44 ways to spend money on the Amiga, and I've done all of them, twice.
Thank you very much, the sub. Sure, Hangout, the artist formerly known as Sticky Bjorn. Welcome in. Thank you for the sub as well. Great to enter. Thanks for that. 44 months. That is almost 4 years. Thank you so much. Welcome in, Steve, as well. Hope you're well. Colin, watch your stream. How are you doing? What are you doing today? His older brother. You're playing, let's have a look. Star Post, I haven't heard of that one. Obviously, I'm too young and hip to hear half these things, you see. I hope that was a good stream, though. Hope it went well. And yeah, thank you for coming in. I do appreciate it. Well, now we've got this bit. We can't go to the bottom though, can we? Bottom of the screen. So be careful this one. Yeah, AI. Oh dear, it's not going there. I'm not going to be diplomatic. I really don't like it. But way bit diplomatic. I would say let's not bother. Talk about it. But yeah. No, I'm not in the remotely a fan of the AI in the sense of using it to create your creative stuff. This isn't. Oh, this is really hard. Actually, this is really hard. I've got to keep. Oh God, what do I do here? Over artificial intelligence. I'm glad to hear you're not artificial. I'm pretty sure you're doing yourself a disservice, of course. Yeah, I did hear RAM prices are a bit pricey now, at the moment. Which is not a good thing. My Amiga's fine, don't you? Well, 1.5 megabytes of my Amiga 600, so I'm fine with that. Well, this is a really difficult level. We'll have to move on a bit, because it's hurting my head. This is quite a cool game, though. A good take on the genre. We need to keep the path clear somehow, like I can get everything across. There's no way that can go wrong. Can't see a problem with any of that. Sounds completely fine. And economically completely sensible, I'm sure. Amiga 8 megabytes RAM. Oh, well, that's true, Cammy. I mean, RAM on the Amiga used to cost quite a lot. Well, perhaps any RAM, but certainly, from the point of view of having an Amiga, yes, just like a 4 megabyte expansion in like 1995 or something might have set you back quite a bit, actually. Now, is this... more like it? It might be. Move this out of the way. This is really hurting my brain, actually. I just can't believe I've just done that. Oh no, I kind of almost had, I think almost had a route through. And now I've just ruined it. I'll try the rest of it anyway, see if I can at least, if my kind of theory works. Oh no, I buggered that as well. Ugh. They should treat the trap was match in the spring. Very nice. All helps. Fast RAM, any fast RAM helps so much. Performance. It is unreal how much difference it makes. These little set made lots of possible corners on the left. You may well be right. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, my brain just can't. My brain can't do this anymore. I'm glad to move on. I think I'll go admit defeat. It's quite cool, but its level is really quite horrible. I'd definitely recommend trying it. If you're into this sort of thing, give it a go.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah, it's so good about it. There's a few more bits to it though, isn't there? So it's not completely Soko Ban clone. It's just it is also very similar, but there are other elements. It's like these locks. Yeah, take into account.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I'm scared. Let's go.
You're scared. I'm scared as well. It was a leap. It was out of a jump, wasn't it? Oh wow. Okay. I thought I was moving floppy. Let's go back to the hard drive. Oh. Okay. Well, be like that then. See if I care.
It's broken.
It very much was broken. That wasn't expected. What else we got there? Cypher Darks. Anyone taking the C64 on Saturday? I can't speak for anybody else. Probably not. We don't. Well, it is obviously the Amiga route. We occasionally have other machines there. But I always say, if you want to bring other machines with you, you can. But because it is an Amiga meet, only if you've got any space left over, which we normally do. Hello, Bargain Bin. Welcome in. Just software failure, I'm afraid, at this point. Yeah, that doesn't get the Guru Meditation message on anything after version 1.3. They, for some reason, got rid of it. I don't know why. They changed it to software failure. What I did that for? Just I bought RAM was for GVP Impact Series 500. 2 makes more than £100. Its fast RAM was £145, 1994. Okay. Ah, yes, the couple alerts. Was that green? I didn't know it was green at first. That's a new one for me. That's something new alert today. It's been quite a brief spell of it being green. Oh, I see. So basically, the only time you'd see that was if you bought an A3000 in the early days. That is quite a rare thing then. Okay. It's my obviously had no moment for that as well. It says Guru still, but I couldn't fit recoverable alert. It's that small a space, so you know, you got to be pragmatic about these things. Yeah, recoverable alerts are quite rare, actually rare. You do get them sometimes. Oh my god, that's around trapdoors 190. A batch back clock. That is value money right there. Right, next up, we're gonna play Assimilation, which is a Blitz basic shooter. And this is some of you might know a game. If you bought the Blitz package, or if you had some cover discs in that era, you might recognise a game called Caffeine Free Diet, which is a really old name for a side-scrolling shooter. And this is basically a updated version of that. I don't know what the differences are, but that's essentially what this is. Four megabytes of RAM. I know, right? 4 megabytes of RAM. Absolute luxury of it all. Yeah, they changed for some reason they changed it to this name, and I don't know what the differences are, but it's very, very similar. It was one of the demos of Blitz. I think that source code included for that reason, and it was also on some magazine discs. Mean format sort of featured that, I think. Caffeine free isn't much. Yes, it is. It is. I know. The font. That is a terrible font. Yes, I would say we are doing well for bad fonts tonight. All about the tunes. Oh no. Not so good, but in tunes, got it covered. Right, throw some shapes. No reason. Try to play a game. Now this is different, a bit different to other shooters because it's got gravity in it, so you kind of fall to the ground. If you don't press anything, you'll eventually fall to the ground. You got like momentum and you can fire different angles. Makai, that was yes, I think that's Project Buzzbar, like the big scrolly map that scrolled in every direction, and the little men that kind of floated around you could pick up to rescue. Yes, that's it. I think that's the one. anyone can tell me the difference between this and caffeine free, then please do. Use your address, drop me a line. It's the music. So there's music. I'm not sure the music is in the original one, in game. Dancing bullets are a bit of a pain. They keep coming back until you kill them. No music in the original, right? Well, that's a difference with Spotted then. Flying base. Some quite decent music in this, actually, I think. What game was that, Superdan? Was that your memory game or was it something else? That Charlie played last night. I did see some of Charlie's stream. I missed some of it as well, so I didn't see the game. Oh, what's memory game? Not actually played that yet. It's the power up. Yeah, you have to shoot at different angles. And obviously the gravity effect makes it a bit more... a little bit more interesting and normal. It's a slightly different feel to what you normally get as well. It's not the worst idea. Yeah, to locate a copy of the Blitz Basic package. What's I say cabbage for? That's weird. And you can find caffeine free on that, and you can get a source code as well. So for those who are budding Blitz Basic coders, might be worth tinkering with. Who knows? Yes, the famous Blitz Basic cabbage. Okay, she gets the retros here. Welcome in. Yep, you entered the right time. Professional as ever over here, let me tell you. Who needs things like words, anyway? Came from why I said that. Anyway, stay tuned, folks. See just whatever words I can mangle. Anyhow, well, you know, sometimes words just overrated, aren't they? Just making noises with your mouth is enough. Well, it's to me. That's how I spend most of my days, to be honest. The stream is a bloody miracle, honestly. Anyway, I hope you're well. Thanks for popping by. I can't even do that properly. Popping by, not bopping by. Jesus Christ, Graham. I hope you're hope you're well. I have a long day. That's quite a. I'll be honest. That's quite a generous explanation. I'll take that. So thanks. Ah, Spectre Shield. That was required. I think you get to take 1 life in this, but I'm sure you all noticed by now the bar at the top, which is your life anyway. So you get to take a few hits. With Rage, you're streaming tonight. Were you streaming tonight? It's Thursday, you usually do. I don't know if you were on earlier, but I hope you had a good stream. Whatever you're up to, if you were. Oh, maybe this is the longer version. Maybe that's a good shout, actually, Jack. Perhaps you're right. Maybe that's the difference then. Maybe that's the difference. It's more levels, or longer levels, or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, at some point I'll do a comparison. The music is the obvious difference, but obviously there's a bit more to it than that. That might be quite subtle. Oh, messed up a little bit there. Oh, there we go. Ooh. So the Aliens were defeated. It's a solid home early, are they? The Aliens were beating them back on the whole planet celebrate. The human races win against aliens. That is hard work to read. Very hard for you. No, it wasn't. But now you get a lot of money. Do I? And now you're talking. Do I get a lot of money for this? Where's my agent? I'll get on the phone to my agent, I think. And well, you've got a great live. Oh, what can I say? Or a great live, possibly. Oh, life. Right. I think that's what I meant to say. Everyone lives happily. Except the proofreader, who is currently sobbing at a desk somewhere. Yeah, he's through that much fun at all. Written by Rage's 4-year-old, I think. Not your 4-year-old, you know what I mean. 4-year-old was doing that thing we spoke about needing to avoid, and I said, oh, it feels like I'm wasting words. We talk about things this, that, and the other. Well, you'll still use them anyway. That is a burn. That is excellent. Top marks. The bomb all live happily. Speed, creative developments. I assume the typing was done very fast speed. You think bother the proofreader or check it or anything. I think it's like a family's henchman. Yeah, your typing is on point, on brand with the game there. But I thought I'd deliberate. I'm gonna assume it was. Was short but sweet. That's actually quite good. All jokes aside about the spelling there. It was quite good. As some proper shit, really good music in this. It does feel a bit short still, but can't grumble too much really. You're streaming Sims Medieval. Who long you thought it'd be? Sims Medieval. I know you like your Sims. I know, I'm always surprised at how many different themes, expansions, and stuff there are for that. Really, there's so many. Incredible. You guys doing that forever. Tune is banging. It is. Checks in the post. Yep. Game's done. We'll go home now. Yep, that's it. We're done. Famously, we play one game, we disappear. As soon as I finish the game, I'm gonna go and have a lie down. Oh, good. No, I enjoyed that one. Yeah, nice work. That was genuinely really well put together. In your efforts, you had some quite good efforts in the old game jams, though. To be fair, voice the art party, right? It's tempting. It was tempting. I could have kept that going for a long time, but I suppose so. At some point, I do have to play another game. I guess I could just go and just throw some shapes or something. I don't know. We'll get the disco lights on. Maybe. Who knows? We can do anything. Maybe it's for another stream. Oh, no, no one wants to see that, actually. I better not do that. That'd be ill-advised. One way to end my career. To make Disco Duck. Oh yeah, we get the whole lot here. We just do that. Disco Duck, get the ball, tuck up to the ceiling. You know, we'll get DJ Hoffman round. Just spin some decks. Spin some decks. Is that the right phrase? I don't know. Anyway, he can do that. Right, I lost my thread now. Not for the first time. What are we? What's gonna do next? You get smiley face in the game. Might be rave. It's a good point. My Raver is one. Yes, Nifty's cracked it or quacked it. Disco Duck. See, all after all this time. Those curtains. It's not a window. Oh, it's not a window. It's my disco room. Pleasure room. That is something not for Twitch. The copy of Cat and Socking of this guy cracked my fairlight. Cracking cover disc. That's an idea. Anyway, idle banter. I'm going to start taking a look. So I was saying at the start of the stream, I've started going through some old Amiga format CDs because they had, in the later years, they had like a reader game section where readers submitted their own games that they wrote and won prizes and stuff. And they often put them in the CDs. And they're not always available anywhere else except those CDs. So I thought perhaps we'll start trying to look at some of those and sort of work my way through them because I think some of them are quite interesting. So this one is a game called Tanked Up. And this did pique my interest, so I thought I'd take a look at this one. For God's sake. I hope it's straight to the CD, can you tell? Multi-view. Tanked Up is a game of tank combat, would you believe? You're driving rocket fire and tank around a maze like arena. Really, Acer sent one in, did he? It was what we played. I have to have a look. I need to do some more research into this. It's mouse controlled, okay. We've got a workbench window to load stuff from, so that's emotional comfort. Oh, we have played that, haven't we? Yes. Didn't know we sent it in. The crack yourself next game. These are cracker room empty. Say put it in. That's a great idea. Yeah, Aces stuff was always we always got a bit of value out of Aces stuff, didn't we? We took the piss, but we did. A lot of it's crap, but it's crap. It had character. It had character, and yeah, that kind of almost made it all right. I see it's almost become a like that you have to point with a mouse and click it. Oh dear. Oh, so go for that door. Oh, it's a scanner at the top in the. Thanks, Sifa. It's a bit, yeah. It's a bit, isn't it? I see what you mean. It is. It's a bit too. It's hard to avoid being hit. What? Limit is there? Oh, come on. Oh, really? I'm not too fond of this front end, such as it is. There was some pickups earlier. Where's that armor gone? Is that now gone forever? That'd be a bit silly if it has. Okay, so a different level, shall we? Just escape and level. Okay. Yeah, I don't mind how the graphics are alright, actually. It's not spectacular. It looks alright. I just think this sprite is a bit too big. It's a bit for getting through the doors as well. It isn't bad, though. I think there is some potential here. Hitting the doors, didn't they do that as well? There is an exit. But where is the exit? No, it doesn't really tell you much. There's a map. That might help, actually. Well, okay, door. Escape. Where's the escape? Is it in the middle? Looks like it's in the middle. I take generators around the exit. Okay.
You lost.
Well, that is certainly true. I've lost on a number of occasions here. I am lost. Well, there is that. Yeah. That is another perspective on it. Actually, yeah, genuinely was lost there. The map does help. It does say map in big letters. To be fair. Oh no! So close. Bit route 1, I grant you. But I feel that's the best way to try and... So I cannot aim. It seems, to actually shoot these bloody things. It's... She did it. Didn't shoot anything. A lot of levels to play through. I would have preferred a proper, like, structure, you know, to levels and proper progression. I think that would have been better. It's difficult. You don't know what's hard and what isn't. Right, map. So the door is the bottom right of the map, obviously. No, it's all mouse based. It's like, think cannon fodder. So you use the mouse, you point where you want to go, and the right mouse button fires. I think the tank is a little bit too big. It is fiddly getting through the. Yeah, you can't use keyboard. Yeah, keyboard would have been better. I think keyboard would have worked quite well. If you could move directly with the keyboard, it would have been, for this game, probably a better fit. There's rockets. Liver's Lamo. I'm not a fan of Liver's Lamo either. Pity when you're as bad as me at aiming. Or just escape again. With no real skill, just got through that dying. Absolutely nailing this high score table. I feel like there's a good game hidden away here. It's not quite come out entirely, but there is something here I think could be. You think actually this could be really fun? I like you guys escape every time at the moment. gives me a fighting chance, even if I can't aim to save my life at the moment. Shoot for the gaps as well. Actually almost got to anticipate where they're going. It's moving, which is really, really selfish and inconsiderate of them. Stop moving. Let me fire at you. Thank you. So when the enemy spawns, that little sound effect plays. At least you know. Really hard to shoot. Or really hard. Well, shooting's easy. It's really hard to shoot effectively. Investigate cabin 3, it's not very exciting. Doesn't seem to be the same as Assimilation like the music. Oh, that's a shame. Source code, that's interesting though. I guess it means there is the possibility, if you could get your head around that, you could add more levels anyway. Actually, another one. Not really loads. I feel this is quite frustrating. I was hoping better than this. I'm quite surprised. It's it feels really half baked. Really, to be honest, I feel like you need more work. A different treat. Well, actually, suppose actually, in taking a game that has source code and try and change it or add to it, maybe that's something to look at. So loads of Blitz basic source code helped me get to grips with it. I managed to find loads of different games and programs that had example code or full source code. It's a good answer. A good idea. I do think it's a good idea. I think there is something in that. It would need a lot of prep, a lot of knowing what I'm doing to start with, but it could work. I think if find a way of tinkering with existing code or finding games that aren't finished or something, and think actually, can you do something? Can you understand it and do something with it to actually make it better or different? Dave Prep says, we get live. That's why I draw a line, I'm afraid. When you're assignments, you need a simple game stuff. So that's good. That's good assignment. That's good assignment. 3 hours of swearing. I just realised I didn't read the objective, but I feel that it's not that relevant, so we're dead very soon anyway. It's just be a lot of trying to destroy other tanks here. We've got a lot of people, coders, game devs in the chat anyway. You come and watch these streams. No bloody rockets. No, they can't fire. I'm not a fan of limited ammo. I don't think that's the right way to go for this. Yes, got one. Out of ammo again. Ah. Killed one. I got one tank. I'm quite pleased with that. You know, you done badly when every high score was 0 and you still don't get on the table. Right, okay, I think I might just try one more. I'll go look at the harder maps or scary maps for a bit of a just for the lols. Jack, thanks for joining us. Good night to you. Always appreciate you coming along. Hope you have a good weekend. We'll see you again very soon. Scum Hall. That sounds a great name for a map. Let's see how horrible this is. Thickness was 25 enemy. Wow, that's a massive map. Wow, lots of stuff on here. Another assignment was to use the bus to move. It's pretty fancy one, but the balls occasionally teleport across the board when they locked into place for some reason. That's certainly an additional feature you could sell that as. Two! Oh, two! A bit glitchy now. But, so the scenes on it, Joy Unconfined, over here. Okay, I've got a few. This is not awful. Despite the difficulty level of this. Bats and rock and stuff, that's a waste. Doesn't let you stockpile them any further. You've got to anticipate where they go, haven't you? It's not that easy. Okay, this is at least something competitive this time. Oh, okay, not much longer. Right, okay, we'll move on from this. This is interesting. I think it's a decent idea. I think it's gonna be quite a fun game, but I do think it needs some work, really. There are several things that need to be better. You know, I see the potential. Right, now, what else have we got on the oldie floppy disk? Before we move on, the game I saw earlier called Custard. I thought I've got to play that. So let's give that a look, shall we? Another one from floppy disk. Captain Custard. Very good, Mitch. Topical like joke. I like that one. Nice work. Oh wow, this is fast. Then it's slow again. Wow, this is too quick, I think. The speed's all over the place here. Right, I had no idea what happened there. Max speed. Leave that as it is. You can change speed, change acceleration. There's a lot of numbers. What I don't know what numbers all mean though. Let the demo play itself, so you get an idea of what you have to do. Just fly around and shoot stuff. Okay, so it is. The controls are a bit weird in this. Up, down, left, and right. Not what you expect, where you think you just turn around clockwise, anti-clockwise. It really threw me at first. Replied very quickly. Max mines, max bullets. Stars? Oh god, lots of things I don't understand what I mean here. Too hard to get to grips with. I have one more attempt, and then why don't you change some of these stats? grain type. Half the speed. You can't change the speed, the acceleration and stuff, so... There's a lot going on. It's a bit much, to be honest. So, yeah, too fast. Too much happening. This was Scorgion. This is Captain Custard, would you believe? That font at the top does not help. Let's name this, yeah. Turn the max speed. I did already. I halved it already. Oh wow, that really does throw it out if you start fishing out the values. Yeah, the speed's too slow now. Actually, maybe I'll get a chance to play and actually see what's going on. Maybe it's not too bad. Yeah, the fonts, I did not on purpose, honestly, but the fonts tonight, the choice against the fonts, that doesn't make sense either. I knew what I meant. It's rubbish anyway, so my apologies. I've really chosen the worst fonts imaginable. Actually, it's a bit better with these this speed. Because at least you can. It's still a bit odd. I think I need to probably tweak the settings a bit, but at least you get an idea of what's going on. There's a lot of, I think there's a lot of trying to be clever here with all the different variables that you can change, like different speed and the friction. But I don't know. I just feel that's kind of come at the expense of an actual coherent game. The mine's cheap. The ship is a bit old. Yeah. I mean, it's a one-man crew, absolutely, but we're seeing lots of games better than this, I think, in execution. Very similar. I just don't think this quite works as well as it would like to. But, that's how it goes sometimes. Tenso! Thank you for the raid, Tenso. Much appreciated. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. What are you doing tonight? Eye of the Beholder? Blimey, that's a nice, nice easy one for you. Hope you had a good stream though. Hope it went well. And again, thank you as always to the raid. I do appreciate it. Welcome in, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the stream over there, and welcome to this stream, where tonight's theme is incomprehensible PD games with equally incomprehensible fonts on their title screens. So, welcome. That's apparently what we're up to tonight. That wasn't the plan, but that's where we are. To go. One to go. Guys, click on home. Where is that? What do I do? Is that it? The weird scaling wouldn't really work. Oh, where do I go then? Planet there. Click on the planet. Got to do anything with that? I don't know what you have to do. Okay, I'm a bit lost now. I've cleared loads of enemies. And no real idea what happens next. Shield increase, so that's good, I think. But no indication where I should go. Serious is wrapping around, but I don't know. This is big, to be fair. Yeah, I mean, space is generally fairly large, isn't it? I think it's known for that. But you can't argue too much. That's how the game's interpreted it. But yeah, I don't know what to do now. Just keep firing at all the mines. Nothing else to really do. Okay. I'll just have to take myself out, I think. If I can kill myself on lots of mines. Shield up. Brilliant. I can just reboot, but I want to see what happens. So if there is anything I can, any clues I can glean. Maybe I can't. He says bug at the bottom of the screen. But yeah, no, I think maybe I can't. Fuel keeps going up again. So it's completely pointless. percent though. It keeps going up. Stop going up. What a die. I might just reset it, actually. Storing shields. Why? I'm going too slow. I think that's a problem. Actually, dying is the achievement in this game when you're this slow and all the enemies are dead. So I've slowed it down so much, it's too easy to kill everything. Story my shield. A lot, doesn't it? I guess it's good in a way. If you're playing it normally on a higher speed, it just gives you a chance to get a breather, I suppose. Right, stop this. Another shooter instead. Cool, Xenex. What's going on next? Well, it's a Mark Cheeky, who you might recognise from other games. We played before. Oh, that game I've forgotten. Overlander. No, was it Overlander? I can't remember. And Task Force. That's a strategy game. Yes, don't mix up Sibley, because obviously Sibley is no longer with us. And Cheeky, I believe, very much is. Fortunately. Or Berkey. Well, the name ends in Y, I suppose. More doxing here. I don't know if he still lives that address. Another shooty thing, I think. Oh, we get a nice little intro and lots of wall effects as well. It's asteroids, is it? Sort of. Just wait for him to disappear. Oh no, we can shoot him that time, okay. Auto fire on. Not just gonna help me actually. Funny looking ship, isn't it?
Damage!
Thanks, Discordian. Good timing. That's what I need to hear at that moment in time. Oh, Christ, that thing is a bit quick. It's pumped up. Oh, still got one left. Oh, more than one actually. Oh, that one's one tree got me. It was 6, 7, 11. That's quite low. Well, so I played this in the past. Thought I'm not too keen on this. I don't know. Apparently it's not as bad as I thought it was. Myself. Guess it's quite simple. It's not badly put together though, is it? Controls work quite well. You know, it does what you expect it to do in this one. In terms of like the rotation and the accelerate, decelerate. Not decelerate, just stop. But you know what I mean. Oof. Not sure I've got a hyperspace or a smart bomb or something to use. A little one top left there. I don't know if that's indicative of anything. Oh, that's I say it's not very sort of sighting enemies. They were quite small, but actually, we've got some different stuff now. Oh, now we've got lots more different ships and enemies and stuff flying around the screen. Oh, they got me. Yeah, some of these things are quite fast as well. There's a lot going on. You have to keep your eyes open here, because it starts going at you at all angles, doesn't it? The bullets are quite weird in terms of, yeah, look at the speed. I think Archers mentioned it earlier. You can't outrun your bullets. Do that. They just flown away. They got bored. Fair enough. Oh, they've got some actual asteroids, have we? Okay, there's quite a lot going on now. It is really quite quick. Yeah, no music in game though. It's all quite quiet except for the bullets and explosions, which aren't anything to write home about. Oh dear, I wanted to pick up for some reason, don't know why. Is that a pick up or not? I don't know. Oh no, that's a weapon upgrade. Yeah, sorry about that, folks. I think I did vote myself and hated that Mitch. I think I'd put it a bit higher actually, but I'm not sure how much higher. That's weapon upgrades. Now? Oh, it's later. Hey, quick interrupt, welcome in. Oh, there's a smart bomb. On the shift key. Oh, referee. That's a bit harsh. Excuse me. There are different ships, aren't there? Really quite want to look, see what they're like. Let's have a quick look, shall we? Oh wow, look at this. This is different. Oh, a different level as well. That's quite chunky. That might be a disadvantage, of course. It seems like levels are different. I don't know if it's just for each ship or just different each time. I don't know. They did, Peter. Yeah, I had a few cover discs and theirs, and they did seem to like their games. Like it, yeah, they did quite much like these games, and I think you have mags in occasionally, but yeah, they did feature quite a few. That's a different enemy as well. No, this isn't not his best game. I think that's fair. I do want to try. I think there's Hilts and Hilt 2. It's quite a strategy game, so I'd like to try those actually. If I get a chance. That is on my list. And Task Force as well. I've not tried Ants. Maybe I'll give that a go at some point as well. Good to see he's still active and doing stuff though. Excuse me. Oh, whoops. Carried away with that one. Replay mode as well. Not just simultaneous or not, but if it is actually quite enjoyable as well. I suspect this isn't. Yeah, this isn't actually a bad game, really. It's not. It isn't great, but it's perfectly serviceable for a little while. Oh, he did Burnout, did he? Okay, we'll get to that at some stage, I think, as well. Eventually. Not as good as Knockout. I think that's why I got to try it. When we get to that, I think 1996 that's out, wasn't it? Late 96, so... We'll get to that eventually in the year streams. I think it's something I'd like to try. Also, for that point, I'm gonna try. I'll play what I can get at that stage. You kind of have to. It's not gonna be a lot left. So your list, right? Okay. Maybe that's a good chance to get that in as well. I always enjoy Archer's late, obscure late release corner. No stars though. Bit of pain to get rid of. Yeah, I thought it was simultaneous. I assumed it was. That'd be quite fun, I suppose. They're different ships as well, which is quite cool. That's a waste of a smart bomb. We'll just try one more ship, shall we? Let's see what it still looks like. I'm curious enough now. Well, that was all the high score entries were named to his games. So I ruined it all. Right. Third and final ship. Okay, that's quite cool. Again, different levels. Different enemies. There's loads of different enemies, actually. Good start. Yeah, it's quite well put together. The presentation in general was quite good. I think Mark Cheeky knew what he's doing a lot of the time. He seemed quite keen to show it off, which is fair enough. A lot of his title screens and intros and things are pretty above average for this sort of thing. invincibility is always alright. Yeah, my aiming is well off here. You can't 412 welcome in. Welcome in, hope you're well. There's definitely a few shooty games tonight as well. We had this at Cats and Custards, which is a good name, but the game was a bit baffling. Not sure the other actually. We played a couple of puzzle games so far, haven't we? As well. And a platformer. A bit of a mix tonight, I think. And Assimilation, another shooter, wasn't it? And lots of games with unreadable fonts. Yeah, it's a lot of lot of different graphics, a lot of different sprites all flying about. It's pretty cool. A lot of work went into it. There's a lot to discover. The game doesn't really change, of course, but it's still helps hold the interest when you want to see what you're going to face with next. I don't know if levels different each time or just different than what ship you pick. Oh, that's close. That almost happened. Still more. Let's keep appearing, don't they? Come on. There you go, level 7. Oh wow, that's worth it. Oh, now that was talking natural power up. It's quite rare to get hold of in game though. Oh yeah, no, that ship isn't present, sadly. Makes all the difference. You need some R3 ships that are called farts and insipids and that sort of stuff. You know, give them geography names. They're all crap. It's pretty, but it's pretty good. It's nice to have shorter ships. I think it has different shapes. Does make a difference because obviously it does change how much room you have to maneuver away from enemies. But anyway, let's see enough of that. That was all right, actually. In the end, not brilliant, but very good way to while away a few minutes. You like shooting things, and who doesn't? I know a funky tune, so they're doing well close tonight. Right. let's move on again. Okay, back to the boot screen. That wasn't what I was expecting. So we'll think about finding the SD card inside the machine. Right, here we go. Let's go back to the old folder and see what we've still got to play. Still a lot of choice here. We're certainly not short of games at the moment. So I think what we'll do next, another game I got from the Amiga format CD, Donkey Patrol, which is a great name. So let's give that a whirl. Oh wow, okay. That's certainly a title screen. Oh my word. What's keyboard? I read the logo. Wow, this is a bit rough and ready, isn't it? No sound either. Right, so what do we do? How do you, like, kill these enemies? How do you fire at them? Press X. Oh, I press X. That changed the background for some reason that time. Is that change randomly? Um. Oh, does that quit the game? Right, I need some control. I need to know what I'm meant to be doing. Let's have another crack at that. Oh no! Why? Why did it do that for? Oh. Okay, I thought it was a crash, but no. It didn't. It carried on. Despite looking like it was a crash. You have to jump on it properly. What do you do? I don't know what you do. They're these really old party rings or whatever they are. And I don't understand anything. Okay, that's buggers. Wait, I have no idea what happened there. or anything that's about. Not got a clue. Because it's quite. If you're gonna crash, I say crash properly. That is my advice. And that crashed properly, so fair play. Let's not knock it. Put it in bin. Yeah, that was a weird one. I don't think that worked entirely as intended, actually. Yeah. Never mind. Well, also the Amiga format. They had the reader game section, so maybe they got to work. No, I didn't. Oh, never mind. Should we go for... They put on a CD, they did. Yep. A Furball. Read the submission, to be fair to them. They obviously thought, well, the lad had to go. It's getting a bit flippery again now. Sake. Right, bear with. Just dead again. It's quite dark. Hang on. There you go. What, the last game? That was Donkey Patrol, for what that's worth. This is Furball, which might be a bit better than the last game. Well, welcome in. Now this is already a step up, isn't it? That's a low bar. You know, a giant cat, it seems. Can't expect the other stuff on the screen. That's still okay. That it's I don't know what it's been doing. Right, so we just have to kill the enemies to get exit. Okay. So these oh dear, that's the question to be answered, I think. Oh, okay, don't fall into the water. I've got the beat already, okay. Oh! Oh, roll down that hill, that's quite cool. Okay, that escalated. That's just a funky as well. Right, take two. Is it the full game? I guess so. Yeah, I don't know how many levels there are or anything like that, but I guess it's just a bog standard PvP platform.
My God!
Thanks to that. It's Amos. I've got the end already, maybe, but I can't do it twice. No, it's not bad. It runs quite nice. There's a lot happening here. I do like the graphical style, I've got to say. They've got some character to it. A lot, so I felt you can't see the similarity to Devil's Wonderland. I guess it might use similar engine, although it's a bit different because the school that roll down that hill was quite nice. It's a bit more advanced, but yeah, it must be based on that. Fun, yes, I guess. As well. Let's see what it did. Oh no, don't do that. Don't do that. Actually, I get Let's up here at the bottom of the screen. What about that one out yet? Oh, okay, but I'll be honest with you, I don't remember. I've got this ages to go. You probably get an ADF of it somewhere, I don't know. I'm not sure how some of these games had to hang around my hard drive for ages. So maybe it's an ADF, maybe there's a Aminet, share an Aminet as well, possibly. I'm not sure. Unless that's birds, that's one of them I need to get. Almost certainly, Mitch. Yeah. It may well be I got it from there. I can't remember off the top of my head. don't get to deal with the letters. At least not. Oh, cool. It's cool. He's on. So. Thanks, on group. Night. Good night to you. Thanks for joining us. How you get the letters? I can't always seem to work out how to headbutt them or what you do with them. Bomb, that's nice. There are things I probably need to work out in this game, but it's not bad. Also, nice use of the copper background there. That's a good use of it, I think. Oh, that's annoying. That was going to be quite a tough one. Make you in order. Maybe. One there. How does it appear off the screen? That's back now. Oh, that's a bit harsh. Okay, well, 3 goes, I think that's enough of that. But that was actually alright, wasn't it? Definitely not too bad. Another reset. Can't quit. Right, I've got any other games to play on the floppy disk? Oh, we have, but probably not for tonight. I think that's probably a bit too... Not that probably a bit too involved for tonight. At this stage. Oh, that's alright, actually. Yeah. Yeah, and definitely Commodore was somebody who knew what they're doing with Amos as well. Which definitely showed there. But nice graphics. It's quite distinctive art style. I did quite enjoy it. It's quite charming, actually, in its own way. Not perfect. Perhaps the size of the main sprite was a bit of a disadvantage at times, but well, I guess concept is they actually designed it and said, "Can you code that, please?" Oh yeah, I remember the Amos browser thingy. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened to that.
US Gold present from Sega.
Let's rock. Marvelous.
Outrun.
Ice cream.
Yeah, everybody. Thanks very much for that. Thanks, Damien. Thanks, everyone. That Bowser redeems. Just what we needed to power us through the last part of the stream. Right, can I carry on now? Thanks. Thanks for the permission. Right, so another one of the reader games that I managed to find. Hopefully, this will actually work properly. This game is Breakout 2000. Breakout, but apparently the 2000 version of it. So let's just have a look at this one. In player mode, that is mental. That could be interesting. There's a shot we buy enhancements. Okay. Well, this could be interesting. Good guitar riff. Okay, don't let me start it. Just stop the screen. Well, slow as credits. Yeah, okay, enough of that. Alright, score table, fine, let's start the game.
Are you ready?
No. I was, but now I feel quite shaken by that. I thought you said gentle introduction. Oh my god.
Pick up the token.
What the hell is
Pick
happening
up the
here?
token. Pick up the token. Pick up the token. Pick up the
Balls.
token.
More balls, please.
Pick up the token.
Oh my god.
Pick up the token. Pick up the token. Pick up the token.
Okay, now
Help! Oh god. There's a lot to unpick here.
you lost.
I certainly did. How does this work? There's 8 players there.
Are you ready?
Right, try again. So the easy introduction. I suspect it's probably being a bit ironic. Let's have a look. I've got to have a look. It must be. 2-player simultaneous mode.
Pick up the token. Pick up the token.
Sound effect from.
Pick up the token. Pick up the token.
It's from something else that I can't think right now that is.
Pick up the token. Pick up the token. Pick up the token. Pick up the token.
Is the bat gone? It's a bit harsh. Took a bat off the screen.
Pick up the token. Pick up the token.
That just bounced off the bottom of the screen.
Pick
Never
up the
mind.
token. Pick up the token.
If they play it for me, I
Pick
don't
up the
mind.
token. Pick up the token. Pick up the token.
It's always easy to see the
the
bottom
token.
corner when you're trying to keep an eye on everything else that's going on, which is quite a lot.
Pick up the token. Pick up the token.
Okay, now what?
Look, confiscate this guy and take the Saturn Turbo. It makes it very hard to know because obviously it's so fast. Easy, you've got an easy mode. Yes.
Are you ready?
Oh, how a sample? Is there? There are sound effects nicked from other games.
Pick up the token.
I just can't work out where
Pick up the
necessarily.
token. Pick up the token. Pick up the token. Pick up the token.
Yeah, that is quite annoying actually, I'll give you that. That's starting to really annoy me, that. Sound effect. Oh, sample.
Pick up the token.
So that's next redeem then, is it?
Pick up the token.
Yeah, lost all the balls in one go. Never had that pleasant.
Pick up the token.
Did it? Oh, I didn't notice that one. Good spot.
Pick
About,
up the
about that
token.
sample. The okay
up
now
the
what one? I didn't
token.
notice. Good work. Identifying that one. That boring though, seriously.
Pick up the token. Pick up the token.
Why is that lifting my bat off the ground for?
Pick up the token.
Okay, now what?
My God! Oh, that's far too annoying, this game. Oh yeah, the simultaneous two-player mode is quite intriguing, but obviously can't play that. Right, okay, so what's this? 8-player nonsense.
Are you ready?
Oh, okay, it's just yeah, I think you're right. I think it is just a take to a chatbot. Maybe it's a competition. I've got to press escape every player. Wait, just didn't really want to do, but there we go.
Okay, now what?
Yeah, that's what Crackle says. That is from Valhalla. Yeah, good spot, that one. Yeah, sadly, that's a bit crap, which is a shame. There's a lot of stuff in it, but you don't get to see most of it because it's so bloody hard. And the sound's really annoying. Right, okay. I'll look for better games for Amiga format video games next time, shall I? That wasn't a great start. Proceedings on that front. Oh, yes, that's a bottle. You've got one, haven't you? You have got one. I will note that and I'll go hunting for it for next time. There are a few others as well that I think might look quite interesting, but maybe you can't get these games anywhere else. It's a Tetris. Oh, it's Tetris clone. Okay, that was less interesting than I was hoping you were gonna say. But still, if it is your game, it's part of a bit of history, isn't it? So we'll have a look. If I can find it anyway. I'll have to go hunting for that at some point. Yeah, again, that's something. Oh yeah. I mean, obviously he's got a bit wacky with it. It hasn't quite worked out, but still, I mean, I'm not sure what the magazine said about it. I'd have a look at the magazine in question and see what they thought of the games. I haven't actually seen the reviews. I've just got the games. Cool. I'll look at more of those next time. I think that's a good route to go down. I think some of these games might only be on the CDs. I don't think someone made them. Tanked Up, I couldn't find anywhere else. Well, I didn't look that hard, to be honest. But yeah, okay, I think that might do for tonight then. Bit of an eclectic selection of games there. There's some others of what to do, but a bit more involved, so they'll wait. But I thought overall that was a bit crap. To be honest, there are a couple of good games in there, but that's quite a not really a great selection. I took a bit of a punt on some stuff that didn't really work out, but hey, part of the fun of it, I suppose. Right, to have a look, see who is online before we finish. Thursdays are busy, aren't they? Loads of people on Thursdays. Loads and loads. They're definitely some of them. They were some good. I mean, Assimilation was pretty good, quite short, but pretty polished, I thought, and quite fun. And Furball looked pretty good. I think Furball was definitely a good game, actually. And Toobz right at the start. Apart from that ridiculous level, which just trapped me, I think that was actually pretty decent too. What a tonky of a show. It wasn't all bad, actually. Let's be honest. But not as good as it could have been, or as I'd hoped. Grim Blood's complete control. Name my autobiography. You guys no idea what they were called. Yeah, that's the thing. That's part of the thing, Archer's these streams, is that you go through the weird stuff, and it is sometimes a bit crap, but that's kind of part of the charm of it as well. I think that's all part of the Amiga's rich history, if you want to call it that. So yeah, no, it's definitely, you never quite know until you try them. So I think it's definitely worth looking at these things. Yeah, if you did play some of these games before, then hope you enjoy seeing them again, because a few of them were pretty good. Some, like Tanked Up, I think was almost good, but not quite. It's just the execution is a bit off. I think the actual concepts and the idea is pretty decent. These ones, yeah, but these were submitted by the readers. That's the thing. The readers made the games, so they asked for stuff be sent in, and they had the magazine as like little competitions. So that was a large part of what I did. They had a lot of reader submissions. But let's be honest, in 1997, 98, what a lot left was there? They'd done well to fill the discs as much as they did, to be honest. Yeah, but they probably did that as well. In terms of, well, they probably did do that. It's just, that's only a small part of a CD still, isn't it, really? Yeah, we'll try and do that a bit more. But that's it for tonight. So thanks everyone. I hope you enjoyed that. Some of those games were a bit tough. I suspect they'll haunt me for request streams for a long time to come, some of those. But we'll see. Yeah, but I think we'll leave it there. So that'll do. Bit shorter than the last few streams, but I think that's fine. Hope you enjoyed that. So thank you all for coming to hang out again. I do appreciate it as always, as you know. And hopefully we'll see you again very soon. It's definitely next big thing for NAG, of course, is Saturday, and our latest group meet. So for those who are based in Norwich or can get here, hope we see you there. I know some of you will be. So I'm looking forward to that. Good to get back to it again after a couple of months away. I hope it'll be a good turnout, but we'll see how it goes. We can't really control that. Just keep plugging it and hope it works. Is basically how I have to play it. Yeah, cheers, Overdarks. We can see you. I know it's a bit of a trek for you from Kent, but looking forward to seeing you there. And I think a few others will be there too. So yeah, it should be good. And obviously, if anybody's about or can make it to Norwich for that, then we'd love to see you, of course. Next stream will be on Tuesday, where we try more Amiga Action cover discs. That is also my only, I'll remind you, that is my only stream next week as well. So one stream next week, and that'll be on Tuesday. But week after, back to normal. As usual, see Mitch done all the link dumps there. Don't forget Discord. You're welcome to go on Discord if you haven't done so. And don't forget the YouTube channel too, where I do put all my old streams eventually. So yeah, do have a look at that, including Not So PD streams. Got a big playlist of those. Not finished yet, but there's still lots of stuff there you might find interesting to look at. So give that a sub if you haven't done so. I'd appreciate it. But yeah, other than that, we're done. So we'll be back on Tuesday. Monday I'm at the football, so can't do Monday, but it's Saturday, Tuesday. And then Thursday, I'm at a gig next Thursday. So busy week next week. But still get streaming, so that's good. Cheers, Portal. Cheers, Mitch. Cypher Darks as well. Who else we got? Colin, Archerous, Acid Bottle, Craggle, Damien, Rob, Nivrig, obviously Pete, of course, as well. Arcomin, everyone else who's been in tonight. Big thanks to you all. I appreciate it. Von Groot, of course, as well. Many others. If you're lurking or chatting, or whatever, thank you for being here. And we'll see you again next. And Critical Corrupt, of course. We'll hope you see you again next week. It's Thursday, so I guess we're going to raid Charlie as usual. Why not, really? It's an easy, it always goes to raid Charlie, isn't it? So we're going to say hi to him. And then we'll be back again next week. So have a lovely weekend, folks. Hopefully, for some of you, I'll see you Saturday. So look forward to that. If I don't see you Saturday, I will see you hopefully back on stream in other streams on Discord in the space of the next few days. But whatever you're up to, have a lovely weekend. And yes, we'll see you again very soon. Until then, folks, as always, bye for now.